So we have 7 pound bags. These are grow bags. They also have plenty of red worms, so you have things that have been composted and they are worker bees, so they're consistently breaking down things. And you see some of the leaves that were used as mulch, and you see a lot of the cotton trees have been blowing pretty bad, so that's what you're seeing. That those are not spider webs, it's actually from the cotton trees. So in this one, there is some watermelon growing. Also in that one, there's watermelon. These are potatoes, so easy to grow. Once they grow completely out and turn brown and look not so nice, then that's when your potatoes at the bottom are ready. And you see you have these little Velcro windows, and you would just lift that up on that potato bag to harvest your potatoes. This bag right here, again, it's one of the smaller ones. It's has the green onion, and I think all of them have some watermelon seeds. That one has an old okra stalk. So the larger bags are like 7 pound bags, and the smaller ones are like 4 pound bags. And I also have this container. This one has, on the right, that is the cabbage that is going to seed because it's becoming too hot. And you see on the end, those are the flowers on the green onion. And once the flowers completely bloom, you can take those seeds and plant more green onions. And I also think it has some lemon balm plants that are coming up. So again, these have compost and red worms in them, so you could easily transplant the plants into the ground or into other pots and convert the leftover soil to your starter compost. If you are starting a compost bin, or if you want to speed up the breakdown of your compost, you could use the soil that's left in here, and that will give it all the different good bacteria and balance that it needs to break down the different food or whatever you're putting it into it. That it will help break down that compost. For me, what I've added is, food scraps. Obviously, no meat, no dairy, no cooked fruits or vegetables. You want to limit the citrus, and I even put the lint from the dryer. You can use the hair from your brush. All of that breaks down and makes good quality soil. I know it could sound unappealing, but it does. And eggshells, even cardboard. The cardboard egg crates are great. Newspaper. You can even wrap your compost up in the inside of your house, and then when you're ready, take it out, and that helps to limit the bugs or unwanted gnats and so on. So this one has leaf lettuce in there, and this one has leaf lettuce, green onion, and looks like could be a tomato plant. I'm not good at labeling, but yeah, so all of these are available for sale. I am downsizing, and these are some of the ones I want to get rid of. And so the larger bags, I'm asking $50 for the larger bags. The smaller ones, I'm asking $35. And this one would be another $50 one, and this one would be $25. And then this one, since you have a multitude of different plants, that once you spread this out, you'll have a nice little garden going. and obviously it's going to get bigger and spread out and multiply. So that one I am asking 35. So if you're interested, please reply, and we can make arrangements for you to come by and pick up. And I have other starter plants, and those are starting at $3. Those include okra, basil, we have some green beans and some green onions, some red bell pepper, and some cayenne pepper. So we have quite a few things that have started, and again, those are started at $3. And again, all of it is organic soil and lots of good compost. As you can see how big the onion plant has gotten. Yeah, I guess they eat pretty good. Thank you. Some items grown from kitchen scraps. This was leaf lettuce that we had bought and used it. We used it up until the stalk and replanted it. This is what has regrown. Same thing with the green onions. These were store-bought. We used them down to the stumps and put them in water so they could develop more roots, and then transplanted them. This is an example of your food scraps going into your compost, or you could put this directly in soil. If you put it in your compost, it's going to continue to grow. These are some very ripe tomatoes. Most people would think they were bad. It's not, it's the seeds, and these were organic. And I find that those tend to sprout faster, maybe because of the lack of pesticides not preventing growth. But all it is the seeds are sprouting. So I just scoop those out, put them in a bowl, and like I said, I'll probably cover them with soil. Or if I get lazy, I'll just throw them in the compost and plant them later. Again, food scraps to your garden.